This consulting team consists of Katie Bosler, Lauren Brown, Corinne Clinton, Aiden Head, and myself, Jalen Walker Wright. And we spent time conducting a thorough brand audit to better understand CX's current positioning and opportunities for growth.
We understand that CIAC's main needs are one, a rebranding effort, including a new logo and visual identity. Second, an enhanced social media strategy that will expand engagement on key platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn. Third, a website overhaul to provide clearer messaging and showcase CIAC's work. And finally, streamlining messaging that ensures CIAC's mission is clear and easy to understand for all audiences. The following slides will include our recommendations for how we plan to achieve this. To maximize impact, CIAC should strategically target two key audiences. First, local nonprofits and cultural institutions. These organizations need data, strategic planning, and evaluation support to strengthen their efforts. By positioning CIAC as a trusted resource, we can help them increase their visibility and effectiveness. Second, governmental agencies and advocacy groups. These stakeholders rely on data to shape policies, secure funding, and assess programs. CIAC's expertise can provide the critical insights they need to make informed decisions. By focusing on these two audiences, CIAC can drive meaningful change and expand its reach.
As part of the product, we have come to learn that the product really offers collaboration with partners, building connections, and having a big community impact, which is so important. From this aspect, we don't really have too many recommendations for the product in itself, as you guys already do a very good job of this. The one recommendation that we do have is to use more call to action words like learn with us or start a project with us. These phrases really just bring more of a sense of community to the brand as it feels very welcoming and open. So, as we begin to talk about clarification, we really want to hone in on the messaging and storytelling aspect of SEAC and what is behind it. As of now, it's not really known of what you do or provide to people. So, we really want to get this message across as part of the rebranding. And to start, we want to condense the 5 core values into 3. This essentially is implemented to clarify the message a little bit more, but all while honing in on still your main focus areas. So the 3 would be strategic community impact, data-driven solutions, and then engagement and learning. Another part of messaging and storytelling entails internal exposure. When you think about the most popular brands that you use, you really want to know who is behind it and what they do, what they stand for. So with this, we suggest having staff spotlights and testimonials, and these can just be on the website or on your LinkedIn page. Another factor that goes with messaging entails using UMSL daily a little bit more in order to get the message across and put out there. Since UMSL is such a large platform in the St. Louis region and its greater area, it's such a huge advantage for SEAC to be able to use this.
Next is our name and slogan slide. So we truly value the recommendations that you all provided to us for a name change. Your feedback made it clear that you all wanted something bold, playful, curious, clear, and memorable. With that in mind, we're excited to share our new brand name with you all, and we decided to name it Community Spark. We realized how important it was to keep community at the core of your identity. At the same time, Spark introduces a sense of anticipation, curiosity, something that makes the brand more engaging and memorable. Along with this name change, we're proud to introduce a new slogan, where action meets community. This slogan also aligns with the broader UMSL brand. UMSL is driven by more is what moves us. The Office of Student Involvement brings people together with where people find their people. And now you all have where action meets community. Together, these messages reinforce a culture of movement, connection, and impact.
Along with Jalen's name and slogan recommendation, we suggest adopting a new visual identity, which is outlined in this brand kit. The logo's spark element symbolizes transformation and community driven change, reinforcing CIAC's mission while ensuring versatility across platforms. To unify sub brands like Coro and RDA, a shared spark symbol can create cohesion while preserving each program's identity. The color palette fosters trust, creativity, and action, while the recommended typography balances professionalism and accessibility for a consistent, credible brand image. These updates will enhance CIAC's visibility, deepen connections, and create a cohesive, impactful presence. Next, Corinne will cover strengthening CIAC's social media presence.
Currently, SEAC has an active LinkedIn presence but lacks regular content and engagement. So, to improve, we recommend posting more frequently to highlight services, partnerships, and thought leadership, thereby connecting with industry professionals to boost brand credibility. Additionally, expanding SEAC's presence with a Facebook page will allow for community engagement, promoting services and initiatives, and building public connections. So, to streamline content, we suggest a structured content schedule focusing on services, community impact, employee spotlights, and thought leadership. So, by prioritizing that low energy content like employee spotlights, industry insights, and things of that nature, SEAC can really maintain an active presence on both platforms without overextending resources. In order to improve CX's website, we recommend a visual redesign that highlights past projects, community impact, and success stories. An interactive portfolio or project timeline could also showcase CX initiatives in a more engaging way. Additionally, we suggest adding a collective impact or community impact page with statistics and testimonials to emphasize CX influence in the St. Louis region. Introducing a blog or a news section or even incorporating articles from the UMSL Daily would also allow for ongoing updates on partnerships, staff highlights, and organizational achievements. These changes will not only enhance user experience, but also make CX contributions more accessible and visible to partners and those in the local community. Next up, Jalen will discuss community growth and expansion.
And now, community growth and expansion. A recommendation for SEAC to enhance its community growth and expand is by SEAC implementing the following key strategies designed to connect, inspire, and empower. SEAC could expand its reach by hosting network events, like a community impact mixer where students, local leaders, and nonprofits collaborate on shared goals. It could also organize an innovation challenge, such as a social impact hackathon, where participants help develop solutions to critical issues within the community. To promote these initiatives, SEAC would leverage social media through a community spotlight series, which will highlight change makers making a difference in the area. In addition to that, a monthly newsletter will also help keep the community informed about upcoming events and success stories. Lastly, SEAC could establish a leaders mentorship program, connecting students with professionals or on-site staff to offer valuable guidance and career support. This will also give SEAC extra hands to execute projects and be a help in the social media space. The center should also utilize visual content such as infographics and videos to highlight its impact, while sharing testimonials and success stories to build trust and showcase positive outcomes as mentioned in the social media and website section.
SEAC primarily achieves its impact through the use of partnerships. It is a very effective communal network model that it is seeking to build. It is my team's belief that this model is very marketable and should be at the forefront of all their branding strategies. SEAC has worked with a number of partnerships, including the St. Louis Zoo, which the UMSL Daily was able to write an article about, UMSL itself, and the Community and Economic Development. The projects that SEAC has had with these organizations are really reinforcing the concept of community, which is SEAC's whole vibe that we are trying to market. I would highly recommend that these projects are much more intensely emphasized because these projects are what reinforce the community aspect of its work. SEAC's two major competitors have very similar models and similar values and projects, but are marketing themselves much more effectively. How I think SEAC can learn from them is number one, by improving their website. Both of their major competitors have websites that are uniquely structured and aesthetically pleasing in a way that sets them apart from SEAC itself. SEAC, I highly recommend, implements this sort of model onto their website. I recommend that it renovates it from the ground up, giving it a space dedicated to showcasing their past projects and the people that prospective clients would be working with, just so they can get an idea of what to expect if they were going to work with SEAC. And this will help them differentiate themselves, as well as reinforcing the community aspect of their whole business model, which I think is what SEAC really has going for it. And also, I would recommend that they continue to partner with unique St. Louis entities. The St. Louis Zoo is a great example of what SEAC has been able to accomplish. St. Louis is a full city, rich with different organizations that I think SEAC could profit by working with them. I highly recommend that it continues looking for those partners, as well as SEAC is able to achieve a competitive advantage by pursuing a stronger social media presence. Both of its two major competitors listed here have a relatively weak social media presence. And I think that if SEAC were to be active on Facebook, I think this would set them apart We have greatly enjoyed getting to know your company, learning its projects and desires, and being able to provide marketing advice. Thank you.